Hello and welcome to the Blue Water Inn in Ravenloft for what will be our level 13 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. We've been doing reasonably well on Reaper 2, no great hardships, and the Bear's build particularly is really beginning to spread its wings. Those two AoEs she has now, one of which is a knockdown, really cleaning up groups efficiently and making it very easy on my mana. In fact, all I did in the last quest, the Bring Me the Head of Golafan, which as far as I'm aware has only one shrine, so I was hiding behind my Electric Loop spell-like ability, which I've swapped Heighten in as a feat to get that to a reasonable DC. I think it's going up towards 50 in Reaper, which is really nice, and it's been working very well, and on Reapers as well. So I've been doing that and using my Lightning Bolt spell-like ability for nasty single targets, and that was pretty much all I did. For the big fights I would throw in a Chain Lightning, totally unmetted, but that was doing the business. I'm noticing the greater colour spray, whether or not well, for a start, I don't know why you're allowed to put maximize and empower on it, because I can't believe that does anything. I don't think the heighten does anything to it either, because if you notice there, 40 save, and then with heighten on, still 40 save. So I'm having to believe that that's the case. We have built a little bit more in the Fey tree again, so we've got the nice always on shield, a bit more charisma, a bit more to save, a bit more spell points. I don't actually have a wizardry item. If I was doing this as a regular TR, for sure I would put a wizardry item in. As we're just doing it as a one-off, I'm making do with the gear I have. Speaking of gear, is there anything new? No, nothing new since since the Golden Greaves at 11 and then the Fusible Scepter of Magnetism at 12. Nothing new since that. And for the other spell powers, like for example our reconstruction one, or repair, isn't it? We have this scepter giving potency and spell sight, so it's boosting up everything quite nicely. I agree with, talking of spell powers, with the people in the forums who are suggesting that this new way to display the things is, shall we say, a little bit less than ideal. It looks a bit like my inventory, to be honest, that, doesn't it? Sort of a bit of a hodgepodge mess, and not particularly easy to pick out what you are looking for from there. So I would welcome a little bit of love and improvement there. If only, getting all the columns in a straight line or something would be nice. On the spell side of things, we picked up the excellent Reconstruct spell. I've tested that on myself and I got over 600 from it. So even in Reaper mode, I think maybe we're just touching 600 health. So it's a one-click heal now for the bear, that, when I hit her with it, which is nice. But still got to remember to press the button. Charisma then, not looking too bad. I'm seeing there that I don't have a wisdom item or augment, so our will save is a bit lower than I might like, but we do have greater heroism being cast, and the next level spell, 6 spell I get, I think will be greater heroism, so I won't have to bother with the belts anymore. Other spells, I picked up Prismatic Ray. I don't envisage using that too much, because at 25 spell points a cast for a single target, I think that's going to be rather a lot. Maybe as we move towards Epic I might find a use for it. Possibly if we do something like the Spire of Validus with a Lich boss and he's only affected by is it level 5 or even level 6 or higher spells, that would be the one I could try with. Possibly that and the Chain Lightning, which is also level 6. Otherwise, what other spells did we pick up recently? Nothing too exciting, I don't think. Oh, Fire Shield, but I was using the scrolls anyway, so that tells you I didn't find anything too compelling else at this level. No, I think we're in a reasonably decent place. And what spells did you get for your 13, Annie? Anything interesting?
Speed.
Speed? Oh, Armor of Speed, yes. Now, as far as
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware, that works like the haste spell. So for leveling, I'd envisage that being pretty useful. Um, at the cap, which we don't intend to play at the cap anyway, but at the cap I think most people have a speed item anyway for attack speed and movement speed. Is it a topaz of swiftness or something like that? But before that, no, I think it could be quite a good one. That, just to reiterate, you're only allowed one enchant on the armor and the weapon, so you couldn't use, say, armor of speed and the thundering armor which you get, and the armor class enhancement to armor. You have to pick one. I think the armor of speed might be the one of choice from those available.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we didn't get one of the Royal Guard masks, did we? Unfortunately, but we did do very nicely in the quest. We, as mentioned, we were doing it on Reaper 2. Didn't run into too many difficulties, so that was great. We're going to, for this episode, have a run through the level 11's in the Ravenloft. I anticipate that neither my colour spray, thank you, neither my colour spray nor um, electric loop will work on the Legions of the Undead. So I'm guessing maybe I might have to be a bit more offensive and watch the spell points. We'll just have to wait and see.
Mm.
Okay. But yeah, it's certainly an advantage to have the caster Arti, sorry, the ranged Arti in there behind you with a ton of damage potential, and meaning that I really don't have to throw too many spells around. I just stepped in, by the way.
Yeah, I just lagged completely. Sorry.
All right, okay. You're stuck in the loading screen.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll attempt to make a start as we're recording here, and join in if you can.
The
Mm-hmm.
mansion looks abandoned, yet according to what you've been told, the Order of the Silver Dragon still guards this place, bound by an oath that not
Now
even
let's see
death
what we can do with the. No, so the chain lightning works very well, but the electric loop is nigh on useless against those targets. So my crowd control, I would imagine, is going to be limited to just trying to blind the targets with the greater colour spray, for what that's worth.
But
I just went to the left. Now Reapers we should be able to stop with the crowd control. Okay, somewhat ponderous, but I'm in economy mode.
I think I found what was the problem. Um,
The settings?
I think it was. I think it was the internet. Oh, maybe it's the settings too.
Because you
Yes,
said the other
option.
day you were wondering if putting ultra draw distance might cause a
Yeah,
problem. I don't know if I'm just guessing.
yeah, we'll change it too
I'm back at the
to see.
start now if you are anywhere near.
I just walked a little bit. Anyway, don't bother me. I don't want to destroy that. Don't bother.
It's okay, come when ready.
Hmm.
Ah, the bats can be stood. That was the electric loop. Nice fast cast, heightened, so we've got 47 save in Reaper, so not too shabby. But just unfortunately pretty useless against the undead. Throwing the lightning AoEs in at them. So they're using the chain and the ball. Now, should I in fact just stop and deal with these things? I think I probably should. Oh, that was a bad one. That'll do. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this chain lightning. Now this is a bit of a pinch point, isn't it? Oh, has he got evasion? Yeah, that front one, these archers I think have evasion, so that's not good. Okay. So even through the Reaper nerf, this reconstruct should keep me out of too much trouble. And for just normal top-ups out of combat, I can use the Cure Moderate for a nice enough heal. Well, that was a nice one. I hate it when they get left on a sliver of health. Like those three. That's cost me another 25 spell points, you buggers. Okay, so on up into here. Are you trying a restart over there, Annie?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
trying to open the game again. Maybe
okay,
it's better so I can contribute more.
okay. Oh, I can't, I would have needed a true sight item to get through there, wouldn't I?
The roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed. Though it looks like you could squeeze through.
Well, let's
Slight the
add
throne
in
of
for
the
the sake
gods'
of
armored
completeness
figure.
on the
Without
subject
looking
of
up, it says
contributing
simply,
that you
Go away.
The Revenant
definitely
shakes
did
his head.
do
Harken
all
hosts
of
lie
the
finished.
heavy lifting
Will never shine again. All that is left
in
is
the
scars
last one.
and punishment.
Oh,
I will destroy anyone
but then my computer decided will not let me play anymore.
The Revenant
Oh
falls, once
dear.
again nothing more than a lifeless
Okay, let me see if I'm
Around
lucky
his
now.
body, you find a large silver key. Engraved on the key is
Ay,
the
ay,
name
ay.
Argentvost.
So we just.
Okay, I am in the game. Guide me, guide me.
Are you at the start of the quest? I can see you. Hang
Hmm.
on. Wait.
What?
So let's give you some.
Yep. Ay, ay.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
I think I left a couple of little critters around. You don't have to go down here. You can stay where you are.
I need to shoot?
No,
Tucked
No
behind the
shooting.
mansion
it's
is
a
fog
subterfuge
shrouded
section,
citadel.
at least for me.
An impressive
No,
mausoleum
stay,
stands
stay,
in one
stay.
corner.
You can go back into the room behind there.
Carved in the marble above the outer gate is the name Argenvost. You use the silver key you found on the commander, and the outer gate to Argenvost's mausoleum opens. You place Argenvost's skull inside the mausoleum, and a
Okay,
brilliant
let's
light
get
fills
out
the
of
room.
here.
Now, if there were only some way to direct
Annie? Oh yes, nice one, nice one. I thought for a second you'd got wrapped up in all those things. Are you going up the stairs?
I am.
Okay.
Oh, the enemies are stronger now.
It shouldn't be that much stronger. It's just Reaper 2 on.
the sound of flapping wings.
It's
comes from
one
just
level
beyond
higher than the last
closed
quest, so
door.
it is
Your
newer
eye is
content, I
drawn to the
suppose.
impressive beacon that dominates the courtyard. Suddenly, taloned creatures fly out from behind it, swooping down on their prey.
Try and make that vulnerable to electric. Ah, he's made me helpless, or she has.
I'm helpless
Still
too.
helpless.
Oh, of course.
Nice job. So yes, I'm liking this this awaken elemental weakness, given that we both are electric oriented, so it's going to make your imbue much more effective too against boss targets, which is nice. Let's just test this on you. 700, nice one.
The beacon flashes with a brilliant light that can be seen throughout the valley.
Oh,
And
why?
somewhere a voice whispers,
Kindred pendant, oh, charisma and enchantment.
vows. You feel a
That's
tingle of warmth
interesting.
that you have never felt in Barovia before.
And insightful enchantment for like mass oldie type things. I think I'm going to take that. Might even I'm going to lose some charisma, possibly some con as well if I equip that, aren't I? Decisions. Well, I don't have mass hold at the moment, do I? So it's a no-brainer, but we're going to keep that and possibly make use of it later on. Given the damage you can put out, if I can manage to start holding and controlling everything, we might end up being able to compete at a reasonably decent level going through Epic.
Mm.
How is your machine looking now?
Now with the restart. I needed 2 restarts on this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. And that, we hadn't even been playing, had we? We'd done one quest, so there was no reason for it to be lagging into the ground. Okay,
Happens sometimes.
servants' quarters. I'll just go up and collect the thing to save you switching screens and all that. If you wait for me at the start, we can buff when I come back.
Ravenloft, this time
Mhm.
uninvited. As promised, the servant's door was not sealed. A sign that Jesper the Raven.
I was
made
half
this
expecting to get stuck in the loading screen myself, having tempted fate there.
Jesper's last report says he went off to steal.
I
a
did
potion
try,
from
by the
Clan
way,
of
with the
witches, whose lair is
tier
at the top
5
of the South
wings
Tower.
for the Air Savant, but I kept pressing it by accident and it's 4 points invested. I wasn't using it too much, so I thought in the end, oh, let's just do without for now. Okay, so all the way to the top of the tower.
This is the South Tower
So
State.
again, my crowd
Following
control
it
won't
all
do
the way to the
anything
top
here.
should get you close to the lair of the old crones mentioned in Jesper's journal.
Crowd control by killing.
Best way of crowd control.
In fact, the only thing that would work here, I think, is web. Web would work. The conjuration, or later on into epic, legendary version would be the burst of glacial, wouldn't it? Which for a sorcerer, I guess, would be almost a certain take.
What? You're complaining. You don't need to hold. You can kill.
Yes, but at a cost.
Hmm.
Even unmeted, it costs 25 mana, that chain lightning. We've got some ghosty things coming out of here.
With big powers comes big responsibilities. So, yeah.
Oh, what am I doing? Apart from making a horrible mess. These things, by the way, those swords, if you didn't know, you can block them holding the shift key. Thank you. Who said I had big powers? I think as a sorcerer, I pretty much suck. The class kind of plays itself, but I'm doing my best to do the opposite to Klitsch and not run out of mana. Especially as, unlike all, I can't just click a button and be back to full again.
As you come to the door of the witch's den, you recall the password from Jesper's journal.
She can do that.
AoEs, Annie.
And the wards
Lovely. That's what we want. That is what we want.
Many sets of green eyes shine out at you from the darkness. They regard you with a haughty aloofness that only one creature across the many planes has truly mastered.
I know it sounds counterintuitive, but the best way I've found with the Arti to reliably hit a group of things is to let them surround you, to not be moving, and then just target one next to you and smash them.
One of them, the taller of the two.
I'm not suggesting you do that, because that'll put you in harm's way, but that's the best way I've found so far.
Which one I need to shoot? Droga or Agrippina?
Let's get rid of Agrippina first.
In he flew. Face twisting into a gap-toothed grin, the witch continues. You little blackers now, and down with the head. Soon, all its secrets will be ours. And then
Nice.
we'll feast. Her gaze lingers on you, and she licks her lips. Such a little baby, though, sister. I think we
Oh,
need
chest.
more meat for our pot, don't you? The cauldron's
Can't believe it, the
heat
bear made a
abates.
chest and she
These
was
bald
unaware of
crows
it.
uttered their last curses. It is time to search
I
their
popped
lair.
a chest.
You find a set
You
of
did.
vials, which must be the potions of gaseous form described in the journal. They will allow you entry into the magical tower within the treasury.
Where? Where to? Where to?
Drop
Where
down,
To?
drop right down, don't panic.
I was panicking. We don't say that.
And then down one floor.
Making a comparison, me playing this game, if it was in the real life, it would be like I can't find the way to the bathroom if you don't tell me to turn, you know.
In the
I
real life, I
couldn't.
don't think anybody would want to find the way to your bathroom.
At the center of the
Especially
distraction
not
is the
after the
smashed
diet of
remains
eggs and
a
cabbages and
lonely
whatever else you mentioned the other day.
sickly sweet smell permeates the wreckage. Something large and
You have a
unseen
point.
suddenly moves through the
You
air,
have a point.
smashing through furniture like it was paper.
Okay,
It is circling you.
Alright.
moving swiftly onwards.
Mhm.
You ought to be able to find the doors here. Nice one. Or maybe I can find two, looks like. A true sight item would reveal them straight away. I like to get rid of these things. We could just go straight in, but then they can cause you trouble when you're in the end fight sometimes, I've found. Okay.
Mm.
So
Look who is a good archer.
I'll try and at least make... I think those are... Because they're essential to the quest, I'm guessing most people, if not all people, can find those.
You push yourself through the tiny tower window and take solid
I'll
footing
try and
on
make
the inside. The tower seems
one
to
of
be
them
bigger on the
vulnerable
inside
to
somehow.
electric and go for
It is
that one
closed.
first.
It is filled with treasure.
All right.
The thud of heavy footsteps coming from above serves as a warning that it does not lack for guards.
Yes, I think these normally I'd be getting yellow numbers, wouldn't I? Yes, like that. So the one I made vulnerable was having orange. Okay. And nice use of the Radiant Force Field, which is a recently acquired spell by the bear.
This book's pages are brittle with age, and
Recently, I haven't had a while.
For anyone who didn't know, that's a straight 25% damage reduced. All incoming sources of damage reduced by 25% for, is it 20 odd seconds it lasts? So for boss fights it's absolutely invaluable, especially like in this life where we have no discernible tank, and it's kind of do the best that you can with what you have. So yes, even unmeted, this chain lightning is packing a punch, isn't it? There's an argument for saying I should add something to it, but we've been down that road before and I've ended up very short of mana. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So at the moment we're going along quite nicely. It certainly would make the difference between leaving three things, like several times previously I've had several things just left on a shred of health. It would have killed them outright, so there is an argument to be made there. I'll just go and do the talking in here, and then we can do the buffing.
Lady Voctor and Baron Volakovich are plotting each other's demise. Can you afford to side with the lesser evil? And if so, can you tell which one that is?
I already know which option you're going to choose down here. You're going to want to kill the guy, aren't you, in the top room.
I don't know.
I think on the legendary level we would use him as a bit of a decoy in the later on in the quest, but on this I think we can humour you and have more fights.
This must be the dungeon under the Baron's manor.
I've noticed, well, this character doesn't have green steel displacement cloaks, but Red, my archer, does. And I've noticed that even those are affected by the artificer bonus duration of some of these clickable items. So that's nice. Ready for the fighting? Nice job.
The flesh of his deformed arm
Okay.
melting away. What a
There's going to be
stir
some
this
more
will cause
people here.
once the news is known.
Oh, I tried to line those up for the lightning, but I made a mess of it. Reminds me a little bit of the Favoured Souls. What is it? Sunbolt, is it? That goes flying out like that. And whenever I remember I got a perverse amount of enjoyment out of being able to line several shots up. Several targets.
Lady Fiona Varter
I think
cannot
you had
be
fun, didn't you, with the
satisfied.
Favoured Soul?
Splendid. Please,
Mhm.
now,
They're quite fun.
excuse me. Put that into poison.
Let's throw the crowd control in there. It didn't work, did it? Try that one. Yes. There's an Orthon behind you that's been held. Let's go for these here. Lovely. That was the electric loop followed by the chain lightning. That seems to have been a nice combination for me. What am I doing here? Oh, it's done. Okay. I thought I was about to have an egg on face moment there. Get him, Annie. Yes. Can you call those at the top over to us? Yep. Can we make that vulnerable? Oh my god, I took a big shot there. Yeah, the blue ones I would have to make vulnerable, wouldn't I? Nice shot.
The books on the shelves
That's what
here
you
have
get when you
range
walk
of
through a blade
wonderful
barrier. Well done, me.
The perfect collection for someone who consorts with
Is that
little
done?
devils.
Yes. Sorry, Klitsch, I left the collectibles. How are we doing for the mana? Not terrible. It is. I think this is the toughest quest in the whole chain, and that by some distance. At least in my opinion, there are nasty opponents, and there are times when they can teleport to you, those Orthon, like they're about to do here. And there are times when they surround you, and it can get a little bit hairy.
Yeah.
Like the bear, hairy.
I think it's fun. When you say a situation is hairy.
Oh, well done. Lightning against a lightning opponent. Not cool. And again, silly mistake. The bear does a very good line in overkill.
It's sometimes, not all the time.
No. Thank you. Oh, that was lovely. Between us, we smashed them, didn't we? Okay, let's go back down.
Thank you.
The more impatient the bear gets, the more she requests the use of the purple dragon boost. Nice. Was there a Reaper there? Oh, crud. I thought I heard a Reaper noise and I hadn't seen him.
Lady Voctor does a double tap. Oh, you hate this
Did my best to freeze the Reapers in there. So that was a self-heal through the Reaper nerf, and he did heal a reasonable amount, didn't he? He was down below half. So that reconstruct, despite not having too much, not having an amazing...
I will have a reconstruct too.
You will. That's the whole idea of what we're doing. Artificer level 6 gets reconstruct as a spell. Sorry, Artificer gets reconstruct as a level 6 spell. If we stick around long enough, I might even get it right. So I would think pretty soon you will get access to that. Are you ready?
I born ready.
I'm lagging. I don't know. You've disappeared on my screen. Lovely stuff. Total annihilation there.
I got an adversion.
You got?
Adversion.
Adversion? What's that? Abjuration. Who does abjuration? Well, for a start, it's got wizardry on it and spell pen, which would be useful. But what class does abjuration? I honestly don't know. It's not something I've come across. I've come across the enchantment evocation with Bard and also Sorcerer. The Druid is evocation and transmutation. The Alchemist is a lot of conjuration, isn't it? And transmutation. So who does abjuration? And what nice spells are there? I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
All right.
We'd have to look it up. Let's have a look for the sake of completeness. Abjuration. So it's telling me the spells here. You actually have at least one. Your ablative armor. So it's freedom of movement. Well, we would be looking for an offensive spell, wouldn't we? Because a lot of these abjuration are buffs, like my magic circle against evil or the cleric's holy aura. So I don't see.
So I think
or your radiant
mine.
force field is abjuration, but I don't see any reason here to have it as a boost to DCs, because it's all buffs. Stone skin, spell resistance, resist energy. Yeah, so I think that answers that question. It's not an item you would particularly look to equip, unless there's some glaring thing that I've missed there.
I will go inside the quest. You can buff me, and I will be right back in less than 1 minute.
Okay.
Oh no!
What's
I
the
did a
matter?
boo-boo.
What did you do? You went in on normal?
No. I posted. Did you
Oh, I'm
disapprove
not
it?
in. I'm not in the quest. So you can just come straight out.
No, I think it's not posted. It's not posted.
Well,
Not sure.
does it say you're the leader of a public group on the thing? No.
The leader.
What's that?
No, you are the leader. The thing is not posted. Can come. Okay.
No, I don't see it. Maybe it's taken my settings and not your settings. Now these flame skulls in here don't mess about, do they? I'm not giving myself stone skin because I've got the golden greaves on, which gives better. And I'm so embarrassed looking back. The time I was in here with Nas and I lost her completely at the start. I've always thought you needed to go in through this entrance area, which is down there, when in fact you can just go down here and bypass all that.
I'm back.
So I made a proper muppet of myself in that one.
You went straight down or left?
Immediately to the right, as you can see where I am on your map. So if you want to go where you went before, do you want to go? Oh, we'll go together. There might be some troubles. I don't think you... Are you here? No, you're not.
No. I'm trying to get.
Okay. Yes, recently with the bear we farmed a cloak out of... In fact, we farmed the cloak that you're now wearing, didn't we? So, you are well familiar with this one. Oh, crud. Okay, that was not as planned, but we'll take it. So it's nice to have the working crowd control. Between the loop and the colour spray, we have... What do we have? We have low 40s there and high 40s here. We have the means to contain the Reapers. There is an argument for saying I could swap to illusion glasses to boost that colour spray, but it is only one spell and everything else I'm doing is at Evo, so probably not. That's an example of bear overkill. Just ram it down their throats.
Yes.
Ah, nice. Okay. Right, on to the end. That was sweet enough. So as we have a secret door revealer here, we can go straight through this section on the right and into the end fight. As easy as you like. Oh, and we've got the icon of Ravenloft there for a bit of an extra bonus.
Icon of Raven. What's that?
It's this little symbol of
You found the symbol of Ravenkind.
a chest here if you want it.
Useful in the struggle against Star.
I think you're going to have to... Oh no, I can see this too. How can I see that? Or maybe you already revealed it by going over there. That's the most likely.
Press and search. Yes.
This is for you, Cleach. 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't be entirely shocked to see the bear collecting those as well, as she's been doing a little bit of rune arm crafting this life. Am I correct in thinking it might be the first crafting that you have
This is the
personally done?
sarcophagus of Zudu that Casimir was searching for.
Well, I don't know because there was the slave lords.
The slave lords, yes. But let's rephrase then. The first Canith crafting?
I think so. I think so. The other one was Prot that had did to me.
Ah, yes, yeah. Ah, somebody giving to you doesn't count. It has to be that you've done yourself. Look what I found. The same cloak that you were looking for, the Shadow Hail.
Oh, Yeah, we suffered for that before. Do you want the resistance 20?
I'll take and add to our stores if you don't want to take it.
And to do what?
Add to our crafting storage. Okay. Well, I think that was quite a success, all in all. Good show.
Mm.
And bearing in mind, aside from the Reapers, almost everything there was immune to our crowd control. So we couldn't have picked a tougher challenge, I don't think, for the way we're set up. So if we can do that without having the big advantage of the colour spray and the loop working for us, because all I was doing in the Golafan quest, really, I was just wandering on ahead and hitting things with the loop and leaving them for the bear behind to come in and feast, and that worked very nicely, didn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, I think that about does it for this one. Thank you very much as always for looking. I think we're on a good little way with this. It's patently obvious that running with a damage dealing partner as I am here, it's a really nice option, especially if I happen to be low on spell points. Just do like I mentioned, especially if the spell-like abilities, these two, they cost nothing. What, 8 points between them? So just hit the things with that, run on ahead, because that seems to be my role in this particular life. Run on ahead, attract attention, all that kind of stuff, and behind Annie's sitting at the back, hopefully staying in one place and just hammering everything very nicely. So yeah, as the A-team would say, I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, thank you very much as always for looking, and we'll speak to you next time. Take care.